It's quite normal that we experience emotional distress in all sorts of ways, as sadness, anxiety, addictions, boredom, anger, self sabotaging behaviors, guilt, fear, and many more. What helps us release this emotional distress and what makes a person heal himself? So, if you're currently in the process of a heartbreak, you might have experienced repeating yourself statements like, what if I made a mistake? Why am I undeserving of happiness? Will I ever be able to love again? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Or I shouldn't have left him or her. I should have better compromised. These all statements are also kind of affirmations, but not the positive ones. They are justified in this moment, but they're never helpful. And if at all you're searching for happiness, let me say your happiness comes from within. And we don't need anyone to extract happiness from. We are complete beings and are able to find happiness inside us. Keep in mind that a broken heart is an open heart to love and happiness. I know it's hard to think positive, but always remember the thoughts we think carry energy, and these thoughts will send your vibrations high and low. The more we hold on to our past choices, the less we are able to perceive to newer opportunities. Hence, here are a few healing affirmations for healing your broken heart. These are affirmations you need to understand before you love yourself again. So, coming to healing affirmation 1. It can't work for one unless it works for both. It's a commonly held misconception that relationship must involve compromise. Yes, compromise is necessary, but only when it comes to small and day-to-day things. It should never ever form the basis of a relationship. Chances are that your previous relationship dissolved because there were things about it that just didn't work for you. Maybe your values didn't align, or you may have wanted different things out of life, or maybe the relationship had simply run its course. It's easy to get caught up in thoughts like, if I had only had done more or been more flexible. But the truth is, my friend, if the relationship didn't work for you, it wasn't ultimately going to work for the other person, and vice versa. If you being who you are consistently caused conflict, that's not going to work for you in the long term. And bending over backward to make the other person happy may ease tensions at the moment, but over time, those tensions build up, leading to resentment and disappointment. So, repeat this healing affirmation that it's okay to want what you want. It's okay to leave a relationship that doesn't work in order to open a space for the one that does. If something doesn't work for you, it won't work for the other person in the long term. You deserve a relationship where both persons are heard, understood, and respected for your unique differences. Now, coming to healing affirmation 2. The universe holds a broader perspective than I can see at any moment in time. The universe holds a bird's eye view of all our lives. And in its infinite wisdom, it's capable of managing all the puzzle pieces that make up your ideal and perfect whole. The only reason we look backward with remorse or regret is because we don't see the full picture of what's ahead of us. and we don't know how many possibilities exist in every single moment. We don't yet have faith that all we need to do is align ourselves with our heart's desire in order to attract it. So, this affirmation will help you surrender your need to figure out how, when, and where your desire will manifest. It drops you back into this moment where you and you alone have the power to choose the direction of your thoughts. Remember that when you're aligned in heart and mind with the essence of your ideal relationship, the universe will make it happen. There's no need for pushing, showing, manipulating, compromising, or any other strategy. By surrendering the illusion that you're in control and simply allowing things to unfold, you summon the power of the law of detachment. This universal law states that the fastest way to manifest any outcome is to relinquish our attachment to it. Rest is the knowledge that there are truly an infinite number of ways that your ideal relationship can come into being. Repeat this healing affirmation to yourself and allow things to unfold in their own timing. The universe holds a broader perspective than I can see at any moment in time. Repeat it to yourself. Now, coming to healing affirmation number 3. Every life experience brings me greater clarity, wisdom, and expansion. You don't know what you don't know. You have to live some of what you don't want in order to really clarify what is that you do want. And this is why your life experience is the greatest teacher of all. Everything we face with gives us a lesson. Every experience is followed by a lesson for our life. Anytime an important relationship has come to an end or is changing its form, you have an important choice to make. You can focus on what you didn't like, or you can focus on all that you learned as a result of that experience. Now, I recommend actually making a list of all the wisdom you have now gained as a result of your relationship. So, your list might look something like this. I have learned that I'm self-reliant. I have learned the importance of listening to myself. Or I have learned how to take care of myself. Or something like, I now understood the importance of taking a relationship slowly and of communicating clearly in the beginning. Or I learned the importance of being honest and speaking up for myself. Or it could look like that I have learned that just because I was involved with someone for 10 long years doesn't mean I have to stay with them forever. I learned the value of saying, when you're in a hole, stop digging. Your list can be anything. But list it down what all you feel that you have learned from this relationship that has come to an end. The value of this healing affirmation is that it refocuses your creative energy on what you have gained and not what you have lost from this relationship that ended. It shifts your attention from looking in the rear view at all that's gone by to looking ahead to new possibilities and knowing that you have come away from this experience wiser, clearer, and more expanded suits your heart. We are all born with free will, And this means that at every moment we have the power to choose how to apply our most precious resource, the power of our focus. When we focus on the gifts of experience, every experience we had, when we know that we are entitled to want what we want, and when we trust the universe to deliver our desire in its own divine timing,